another day.
Yeah.
It's another day. You feel me, man? Osbe Chill, man. What's the deal?
All is well, you already know.
Man, always blessings, man. Appreciate you appreciate you coming. It's been a long time where I don't think the word's invested. I think the word is intrigued to invested. Because Assad put me on you. So Assad's one of those people that when I listen to his music, it moved me a certain way. So when he, told me about you and then you hit me in my DMs, I was like, alright, let's see what this cat got. Then, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know that I was going to be interviewing you that following weekend at the Virgil for the Payday LA.
Yeah.
So then I finally met you. You killed the stage. And honestly, man, I'm personal opinion, man. I mean, that's an honor to see you, my guy. You feel me? I'm just from my lane. That's how it is. So man, for the people that don't know you, man, give yourself a little synopsis of who you are, and we gonna dive right in.
My name is Osbe Chill. I'm from Los Angeles, the jungles to be exact. And I'm a rapper. A gangster rapper from LA, you feel me? Turns out that way. Been through a lot of shit, feel me? As far as like struggles in the streets, oppression and all type of other, things young black kids deal with in LA. And yeah, I'm talking about it, you feel me? Telling my story, pretty much.
Okay. I mean, so with that background, like why was rap what was chosen?
Well, I've always been into music. Like I've been playing trumpet since like middle school and shit. Had my own jazz band and all of that. And like I would say, probably like 11th grade and shit, I started kind of like fucking up more in the streets and shit. So I kind of fell off playing music, and I'm still a music head. So being in jail and shit, you ain't got no instruments and shit to play in there. So I started writing and shit, but it started off like I was just writing like, I would say poems, you feel me, like about being incarcerated and shit like that, you feel me. And a lot of motherfuckers was fucking with me in jail and shit. So I told myself when I got out and shit that I was going, you feel me, fuck around and I wasn't doing like major time or no shit like that, don't get me wrong, but you feel me, I did a couple months in the county and that shit just was like, fuck this, man, like I gotta do something different. So I started rapping shit. I got out of jail and shit. I actually called Assad like while I was in jail and told him, because that's my little brother and shit. So I told him like, yeah, I think I'm about to start rapping and shit when I get out. You feel me? We about to take this shit over. We about to start this shit called WitchcKraft, all that. I actually told him this shit from jail and shit. Ever since I got out, we've been on our shit. You feel me? Just spitting.
Yeah, cause I seen you guys a couple times, man. I know you guys went down to YouTube headquarters, did a freestyle there.
Yeah.
I've seen you do another freestyle. I don't remember the platform. I know. And then I also seen you at the Virgil for the Payday LA. Yeah. I seen Assad there. I've interviewed Assad. I've done a New Heat Spotlight on Assad. So
yeah. Well, WitchcKraft is like a group, that we both pretty much started, and we used to do music all the time. We didn't went down to Vegas and opened up a Dizzy Ride and did a couple things already, like, and Assad is a different type of artist from me. You feel me? Like I'm a street nigga at the end of the day. You feel me? Like, not to say he's not, cause he come from the streets too, but he just got a whole nother different outlook on life than I do. Yeah, different perspective. Like, you feel me? So my shit is more like I'm speaking more to the streets. You feel me? Like about, not to say that he's not, but I'm speaking to the streets, you feel me? Like about, like gangster shit, the shit that, gang members and everything have to go through and shit, the struggles that people don't see, you feel me? And it's possible to overcome that shit.
So since we're talking about things overcoming things, what's been a couple of struggles that you've been dealing with? Like, I mean, just as an up and coming artist, especially in the demographic that you're in, gangster rap, street rap, bars, the city. You coming from the city, you coming from LA, you coming from that scene. Yeah. So like, what's the obstacles going? I know I seen the game on your showing you love. So it's like, what are the obstacles? Because there seems to be so many highs. So I'm trying to see what have you been going through.
Well, shit, I've been pretty much in and out of my mom home and shit since I was 15, just off of me being rebellious and fucking up and shit, and not really listening. And hold on, excuse me. But yeah, being in and out of the house and shit, pretty much my mom, was like, fuck it, you can't come back home. I start staying with the homies and shit. I stayed with my dad for a little bit. You feel me? Bounced back and forth with them. So, pretty much I just was like, I got involved into the streets, bro, to where I stopped following rules and shit. Feel me? And that shit kind of backfired on me with going to jail. I done fucking got beat up, billy clubbed up by the police and shit. To where nigga had to go to the hospital and shit before I go to jail. Shit. Drug abuse. Shit. Fucking depression, all kind of shit. You feel me? The average black kid, goes through in the ghetto. Shit like that. Poverty, we didn't really grow up having shit. Which made me want to be in the streets and, sell dope and shit like that. You feel me? Just,
want to get
struggle.
Yeah,
on the real.
I feel it. So how did From the Very Bottom come about?
Well, the title came from me just, you feel me, really building this shit from the bottom. Like I didn't have nothing at all, you feel me? But the talent to express myself and, I feel like I have a musical ear, you feel me? So that, me just starting all of that shit from the bottom, basically, you feel me? Like building my way up and, seeing if people would how could I say this? Seeing if people would pay attention, you feel me? It was just basically just a project that I put out there to see if people would listen, you feel me? So it's like, nigga started from scratch, met all my own producers, recorded the whole fucking project myself, you feel me? Yeah, pretty much just starting from scratch and building my way up.
And since then, what's been the reaction? What's been the take?
Since the album? I've got a lot of feedback from a lot of artists in LA. Game, of course, fuck with me. I just I've been in the studio working with him. Yeah, just a lot of good feedback and energy, pretty much.
What's before I get to the topic I really want to understand. Why
Can I
oh yeah, do your thing. Do your thing.
I'm trying to get a Hennessy pub.
I feel it. Hey man, shit. Hey yo, hey, get him, Hennessy USA. Check him out. Osbe Chill, you dig? Man, but what's one thing people have told you that you might need to work on?
Just doing more features with people, cause I'm bad with like
working with
other people. You feel me? I just don't.
And in the game of networking, it's kind of tough.
Exactly. Feel me? Yeah, you gotta work with people in this game. So just working with more people.
Okay, so now that brings me to this question: what's up with the cookies? Every time I follow you, So every time I see you go to the studio, you got a fresh batch of cookies ready. You know, you rolling up some cookies, and you don't got the cookies that you go in that come slice. You gotta come and roll them joints. So
that's all game. You feel me? That's his session. The cookies is fire as fuck for one, and everybody that's been at the sessions and shit, they seem to love them, including myself. So. Yeah, every time you see me there, they preparing them for him. I've been in the studio with him the last fucking week and a half, so you feel me? That's all of that is him.
I feel that. So,
but I may adapt, having cookies into my sessions as well.
So how's that connection like help you grow? Because I know
it's just a dope experience being around.
Because he's one of the most controversial men to ever be in the game. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like it's definitely a good experience. Hella fucking inspiration. Like I met a lot of people through him. Fucking French Montana, Meek Mill. I was just in the studio with Don Kennedy. I didn't see him around. I met him a couple times already, but just being in that environment and shit. And it's just inspiration. Honestly, it helps me grow because obviously I'm being inspired and learning, watching somebody I looked up to, growing up, successful at it. You feel me? So it's definitely a learning experience.
I definitely feel that. So where's like in this scene that you're in, besides the side and in the group around you, who do you see that you might want to work with? Who's the next type artist that you want to work with?
Right now, me and Triz putting a tape out. Yeah, we working on some shit. Me and Jag, we working on a tape as well. I got some shit with TF. Supposed to be doing some shit with Worthy.
2019. You got punches. You throwing punches.
Yeah, on me. A lot of shit I already did too. With niggas and shit that's about to drop and shit. So I got some shit coming. You feel me? I got a lot of features from people I can't even mention right now due to certain shit, but it's a lot of shit.
So we just wait. Basically, we just waiting. We biding time. We waiting for the time bomb.
Oh yeah, it's a wave coming for sure. Feel me? Tidal wave.
So how does it feel to know that that's coming? Like from where you started to how things are coming to fruition now. Like how does that make you feel now?
Definitely feels good, but I always knew that I always believed in myself. Like I had no doubt in my mind that I wouldn't be, you feel me, on my way up. You feel me? Like I done already accomplished a lot of shit. Like contract wise and all kind of shit, you feel me? But as far as like I'm not surprised or anything like that. And at how do I feel right now, it's just like I just need to keep grinding and doing exactly what I've been doing, like, and never losing focus. This is just an ongoing thing for me. I feel like to the day I die, you feel me? It's like just keep grinding even when I'm rich as fuck, you feel me?
I feel that, gotta keep grinding like you don't got it. That's how you keep it.
Facts.
So my question to you now: what's the game missing now? What do you feel like? What's missing? Like what's wrong? I mean, I've been on your page a couple of times, and you talked about the short attention span, gimmicks, and such things like that. So.
No, I feel like as far as like talent, the mass don't really care about the talent until they recognize the personality, I guess. And in the beginning, I would say it wasn't really like that. It was more like who could rap the dopest. Like nobody really cared about your personality until they heard you rap. You feel me? Then it's like, oh, I want to get to know this person. But now it's just like they want to know you before the music. You feel me? And the music is supposed to express who you are. You feel me? So I feel like the gimmicks is just a fucking distraction because people have short attention spans and they just want to be entertained. And me, like I have a personality, but I'm not a talkative person. Like especially online, like I be having all type of thoughts and shit, but I don't really like
express them all.
Express them online because I express my shit in my music. You feel me?
That's true.
So it's kind of like it's a win and a loss. Not really a loss. I can't say a loss. You feel me? But it's just like I'm stuck in between all of that right now. You feel me? Because that shit could change up. You feel me?
Especially how the world's going nowadays. As you know.
Yeah, on the real.
Because it's nasty nowadays. It's
Yeah,
anything can come get you. At this moment, anything can come get you.
Yeah.
And it's like at this present time, I think that like your lane is needed more than ever because let's be frank. The 90s was the attitude era. I'm talking about even if WWE references, we go from there. We're talking about how people just moved in the 90s. It was I'm doing me and I'm not worried about it. Now we're so worried about everybody else, especially in this sensitive era that we're living in, that nobody's really doing the expressing themselves and not giving a shit about it. Your music, in my opinion, when I listen to it, you're talking your truth and you don't really care. Oh well, he said this, he said that in this rap. No, it's the product of my life.
Yeah.
It's the product of what I go through. It's an experience I've lived in or living in. So
yeah, definitely.
So I mean, how are you maneuvering nowadays? Like how's that helping or hindering you?
What do you mean by maneuvering as far as
like when you reach out to people or like when you talk or you touch on certain subjects? Like are you being conscious of the mass's sensitivity, or are you speaking only straightly through your?
What we talking about right now? We talk about false prophets.
We talking about everything. We talking about everything. We talking about because in my eyes, I think that in the game we're in the game that you're in, a lot of that happens. A lot of that, they're with you until you say something that they don't like.
Yeah.
And now they've done shunned you, blackballed you, tried this or tried that. So like, have you well, the question I should have asked was, how has that happened to you, and how have you maneuvered to stay away from that, if that's happened to you?
Oh yeah, I mean it's a lot of motherfuckers try to make me look bad to make themselves look better. You feel me? But I feel like it's only because I'm one of the realest artists that you gonna meet, because a lot of people gonna sugarcoat shit and not really tell you what's on their mind. But I never, like you said, I don't care about telling people what's on my mind. You feel me? Like exactly. That's why it's expressed in my music. So yeah, it's not, I never really cared about what people said or what they tried to do, because like I said, I know where I'm going and can't nobody determine that but me. You feel me? So it's just like, you could try to say this or blackball me here, but then I'm just come through the back door. You feel me? On me.
That's real.
So, and at this point, it's nothing that anybody can say or do to like blackball me or anything. Like, I have my own lane and my own shit going on to where, I really don't, need anybody out here for anything. You feel me?
I feel that. Especially in the game, you gotta be able to be self-serving. Especially in the game of networking, you gotta also be self-served.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so what's up next? What's besides all the collaboration tapes you got? You got anything for yourself? Tour days, shows? What are you looking forward to?
I'm debating on if I want to drop another project or if I'm gonna just drop some singles and do a lot of features right now. But I have another project in the cut. You feel me? So yeah, that's what's pretty much next.
So what are we telling anybody that's opposing Osbe Chill? What I'm talking about lyric wise.
I feel bad for you. On the real.
Scale of 1 to 10, where are you at amongst the scene?
What you mean, like
lyrically?
Lyrically?
Yeah, lyrically, 1 to 10. Where do you place yourself? Do you place yourself in the 7 range, or are we talking about? Are you one of the best spitters coming out of the scene?
I'm the nigga that's always trying to come after number 10. I don't want to be number 1 or number 10. I just want to be the nigga that come after all of them.
I feel that. I feel that. So we got a few collaboration tapes coming.
Yep.
You know, we're gonna see if you got your own thing coming.
Yep. Oh no, it's definitely something coming. You feel me? But you know.
So now we live in. So now that we're living in 2019, what do you want from 2019?
More connection. I just want to meet more people. That's it. Everything else gonna fall in place. You feel me? More people, you know, worth meeting. Not just random people. You feel me? People that has to do with, you know, my career and what I'm trying to do.
You're looking for a major sign. Like if you this is an even better question. Of all the major sign groups out here, I'm not talking about like the major labels. I'm talking about like the Young Moneys, the Good Musics, the Dreamvilles, all the subsection labels. I'm not calling none of y'all subsections, by the way. I'm just using the technicalities. So, of those, which one do you see that you fit the most in? And I'll even add old school Death Row if it was still alive.
I feel like I fit where I'm at right now with my nigga Stat Quo at CIU Records, Growed Up Records. Feel me? We got a lot of shit that we've been doing. And yeah.
Media trained. I love it. That's a great answer. When's the Osbe Chill project coming? That's what I want. I'm asking personal questions now.
It's a ton of those. Those already exist. It's just a matter, you know, we're just building ourselves as artists right now before we even give people that. And a lot of people that end up finding out that we brothers and shit, they expect that. So
real brothers.
Real brothers. Like, we have the same dad.
Oh, okay.
That's my real little brother, like, you feel me? But so a lot of people like, you know, be wanting us to, you know, collab, and we kind of feel like that's working in our benefit by, you know,
people wanting to continue
letting it build who we are as individuals. You feel me? Then, you know, we'll give them that part.
Because I got mad faith in Osbe. So when I heard him, the first time I heard him, it was a rap.
Yeah,
yo, anything you got, I want to listen to it. And if you just shoot it.
Yeah,
and so I know he's pumping out records. So man, shout out to him, man. I didn't know y'all was real brothers. I thought you guys were brothers. You know, everybody says brothers. And then
that's my real brother.
Man, that's crazy, brother. Yeah, so who's the better rapper?
Osbe, I say he is. You feel me? Like I said, I don't want to be the better or best at nothing. I'm just the person that come and shut all that shit down.
I feel it, man. Man, so man, you know, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. You know, these new Heat spotlights are, I feel like are important to not just the LA scene, but to the demographic of the up and coming artists. I think that one of these things are, when I sit down and really talk to the artists, like, and I talk to people, I feel like it's more than just an interview. I plan on talking to you outside of interviews. I plan on pulling up outside of just an interview. I plan on doing all of that. So it's like, I think that more of this is needed, and the fact that you come, you so cool. I know a few cats that declined because they were too cool. Like, and I know, I mean, and no, I don't got no ill malice towards them or anything. I mean, if you feel like you're too good for a platform, then I mean, so be it. But don't say you're too good for a platform and you ain't even You ain't even working.
What up, man?
You know, we're working. Get it.
Man. I see y'all getting to it, man. What's up, kid?
Man.
I'll be shut, man.
You already know, bro.
Yeah, so that's really what it is. We just, you know, I'm building
All
this.
publicity is good publicity, so them niggas is dummies.
You feel me?
I said it, he didn't. I said it. You feel me?
Shit, I second it. You feel me? Shit is my shit. I second it. But yeah, you already know, man. Osbe Chill, man. Let them know where they can find you. Let them know what you got coming.
Oh yeah, y'all can find me on all streaming platforms. YouTube for the videos, you feel me? Website coming soon. I got free music for y'all on SoundCloud too, so if y'all don't want to pay for them apps and shit, you can go visit me on SoundCloud and it's good quality shit on there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
I appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate you, bro.
Always, man. You know it's MJ himself. New Heat Spotlight. Osbe Chill, man. Let's get it.